again, everybody, welcome back to Talking Wolves, and we're here for a brand new video today. New transfer videos. Wolves have finally announced their first summer signing of this window. Wolves have signed Real Madrid centre-back Jesus Vallejo on a season-long loan. Really looking forward to this one today, guys. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're going to be talking about, obviously, his career so far, some stats, and we've got a little bit of insight from a Spanish supporter as well. And we're going to be talking about a little bit, maybe about Patrick Catroni and so on as well, going into it. Before we kick off with all of that, though, guys, make sure you go and check out our channel partners over at OneFootball. I push this every time because they really help the channel out. A link to them is in the top of the description down below. Live football scores, live football news. If you're not really too active on social media, you've got the push notifications, and they push a lot of Wolves news out quite quickly as well. So go and check that out, and that'll be, well, you can free to download on Android and iOS. So, Vallejo, first broke by Marca, the Spanish outlet, or Marca. Thursday, sort of early afternoon, it was broke. Very quickly confirmed by the local journalists, such as the Express Star, Tim Spears, and so on. And straight away, you know, when Tim's jumping on it, and Marca are very reliable as it is, I thought, wow, this could be a really, really good signing. He's a pretty well-known name, and a young defender at Real Madrid who's just struggled to break into that Real Madrid side. You know, they are one of the best and biggest teams in the world, aren't they? So, struggled to break into that side. They've brought new players in, such as Eder Militao. You know, Real Madrid are just trying to get all the talent whilst they can, can't they, for good prices. And that's just knocked Vallejo down the pecking order slightly. But I think this is a really positive move for Wolves, because it's a move that, for me, is quite similar to the Johnny deal. Obviously, Johnny had moved to Atletico Madrid. They'd just signed him on a big contract and load him out to Wolves, and they'd made the money there and then. I think if Vallejo, there is no fee to buy in the loan deal, similar to Johnny. But if Vallejo shines, Wolves can definitely get him for a good price, I think. 22 years of age. Centre-back, as I say, current international for Spain under-21s. He was their captain this summer as they lifted the Euro 2019 for the under-21s, alongside the likes of Rafa Mir, who's in that squad, Danny Olmo, who's been linked with Wolves today. I'm sure we'll talk about him a little bit more in another video too. But he was announced by Wolves today. He's been linked for the last couple of days. He was linked on Thursday. He was at the game against Crusaders on Thursday, alongside the likes of Jorge Mendes, who was also there. So we got to witness Wolves, got to witness the fans. And although, you know, it wasn't the world's best game, was it? You know, he still got to witness what Wolves and Molineux is all about, really. He started his career with his local side, Real Zaragoza, in Spain, and he was touted to be one of the best Spanish talents. Coming up there, had a really good campaign, did really, really well there. In the 15-16 season, Real Madrid then went to sign him for £4.5 million, and he was then loaned back to Zaragoza for another season. But looking at his actual his stats and games played for the likes of Real Madrid and so on as well, overall really struggling to break into the Real Madrid team, only playing in 19 games overall for that side in what, like 3 years or so. He also had a loan out at Bundesliga side Eintracht Frankfurt, had a very decent campaign there as well over in Germany, played a big number of games for them, more or less had a full season for them as well. Now, we're looking at in terms of sort of where is he going to play. Obviously, he's centre-back. Wolves play with a back three. Vallejo has played in a back two and a back three successfully previously. And you think, oh, who's he going to replace? And I've seen this a couple of times, that he's going to be replacing Bennett or replacing Cody or what have you. But I think all of these players that Wolves are signing aren't coming in to replace anyone. They're coming in to add depth to this squad. Okay, they may get higher in the pecking order than one or two players, but every player in this squad currently is going to be playing a part next season, definitely. So yeah, he might become the first choice right centre-back. But I've said to people, and I've said it on Facebook, I've said it on Twitter, that Ryan Bennett has been a very good signing for Wolves. If someone had told me 2 years ago when we signed him from Norwich that he was going to still be a part of this Premier League team, I would say no chance. But he has, and he's proved his worth. So that's why Ryan Bennett deserves to stay as an option. And that's not to say that Vallejo's going to, you know, going to be second fiddle to Bennett. For argument's sake, Catroni, when he comes in, who's he going to replace? He's not going to replace Jota or Jimenez. He's just going to be another option to help those along. And with the amount of games and the amount of competitions, or with the different oppositions that we're going to be playing, or players may get fatigued, fitness issues, you know, they're all going to be an option. And Vallejo is definitely that, and he's a big option for Wolves. And the way Wolves have grown as a club, Vallejo is a brilliant player to bring in. From what I've seen of Vallejo as well, and what I've heard and read about him, he sounds actually quite similar to, in a way, to Willy Bolly. He likes to drive with the ball, he's comfortable with the ball, getting it out of defence, and his passing is pretty good as well. And that suits Wolves and Real. We like to play it out of defence, we don't like to just hoof the ball. We like to play it with, you know, with style, with class. Well, we know what we want to do. We don't want to just get the ball and root one it every time. We do want to try and keep possession. I think a big plus for this as well, Vallejo is a fluent speaker of English. He speaks good English, and I think that's a massive advantage for Wolves straight away. Obviously, we don't want him to come in and, despite him being so good, have that big language barrier in between already. I think, you know, he's a good speaker of English. He probably learned that during his time at Germany or what have you, or, you know, pretty well educated. I don't know, but we've actually got some thoughts as well from a Spanish viewer. He's given us his thoughts. I've chopped them up a little bit just so it's not him umming and ahhing and maybe saying words that he shouldn't have to me. But yeah, I'm going to put some pictures over the top of it. But yeah, here are his thoughts on Vallejo.
We bought him from Zaragoza like 4 seasons ago, or 3. And he was one of the best talents in the Spanish league. I mean, he was like the captain of the under-19s and under-21s, and he's very good. I mean, he was awesome. But at Madrid, I mean, he started like the first season and he got injured, and he has never had like time to play. So I remember he was on loan at Eintracht in Germany, and he was maybe in the first Bundesliga team or something. I mean, he was awesome. And if he has the confidence, because in Madrid he never had the confidence from the coach, and he was all the time injured. And, you know, I remember he was playing like a game after 6 months or something, and he got a red card in the first half, and it was like, no way. But yeah, I mean, he has always had a lack of confidence. But if he has the confidence from Nuno, he's a very, very, very strong defender. He's fast, and he has like mental, you know, mentality of the best. You know, he's so focused on the game all the time, and he's so fast. But yeah.
So of course, injuries have held Vallejo back, but Wolves have got a fantastic record of keeping players fit, a fantastic medical history, and this is a small gamble worth taking the risk on. He actually played more minutes in the European Championships this summer than he did for Real Madrid the whole of last season, and that's probably why Real Madrid, you know, they don't want to keep him on the books. They know he's a player of talent. He's still very, very young, and I think he suits Wolves quite well. He suits this little group of players that we're getting, under 23. You know, as I said earlier, fluent English speaker, can also, you know, communicate in the different languages with other players. I just think this is a very good Wolves signing and suits Wolves down to the ground as well. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. What do you reckon about this one? Do you think Vallejo is a player that could play a huge part for Wolves next season? Be sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel, as I say. Apologies, this video was a little bit later than normal. I was extremely busy over Thursday and Friday over in London doing some stuff for the channel with the company as well. But hopefully I'll push some of that out throughout the season. And hopefully this video is still okay and you enjoyed today. But be sure, as I said, to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll probably do another transfer update over the next couple of days or so, because there are some more juicy rumours coming up, including Patrick Catrone as well. But you can check out our video on that from last week or so as well. But until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you all very, very soon.